Hi there again everyone, Josie here from Life at 50 and Beyond. Thanks for joining me here on my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I made this Glam card box that you can use for weddings, anniversaries, baptism. And this is also dual or multi-purpose. This can be a display box, or as you could see, I'm using this as a lantern here on this preview. And just so you know, this has been a part of my previous DIY, at least the body or the four sides, and I'm going to be linking it up here as an iCard on the upper right corner. So on this video, it's kind of like what I'm doing is revamping it and also adding functionality to it. I am just adding these snippets or clips from that original video so that you can see how I have assembled the body or the four walls where I also attached the decals. I removed all the backings, including the metals, from each of the 5x7 silver frames, and then I reattach all the glasses using hot glue and E6000, and then I glued the four frames together like so. So this is how I'm doing this. I am just making sure that the frames are all abutted together and that they are all connected and more balanced. And as you could see on the back of one of the frames here, I put the two side by side perpendicular to them, and the fourth frame I added more glue on the sides so that it will close in all four. So as you could see, they all lined up perpendicular to each other. Now I'm using also the decal or the wall or jumbo stickers that they sell at the Dollar Tree, and I like this style because it's like a lace or damask, and I really like that it added a little bit of style or glam. So if you put in lights or anything inside, it will still see through, but it will look really romantic. So this is how I attach that on all four frames. To make the bottom part, I need one 5x7 silver finish frame similar to the ones I use for the sides, 12x12 paper pad in silver, pair of scissors, and hot glue. Optional is an E6000. First off, I am going to be removing all the backing of the 5x7 frame. This time I'm not going to be removing the metals that hold the backing in place. I also removed the glass. In order to attach it more securely in place, I am going to be applying hot glue into the inner part of the frame, and that's where I'm going to be attaching the glass so that it will not shake or wobble. Next, I am going to be cutting my 12x12 paper cardstock that I got at Michael's. This is by Recollections. I think I only paid 50 cents for this one. I'm going to cut it smaller than the frame, enough for it to fit inside that matting. So I'm just using my ruler here to mark the lines where I'm going to make the cut. Again, since I am using a 5x7, I'm just using enough to fit inside of it and underneath that white matting. I am using a couple of pieces of tape, and I am just putting it there to secure the paper in place. So I'm going to put back the rest of the backing back into place. And for the very last piece where the stand like this is attached, I am going to remove this carefully because I am going to be using the hinge part of that backing as the hinge part of the top part that I'm going to make later. So I'm just going to put this upside down. So I straightened out also the metals to hold the backing in place to make it more secure. For a more secure attachment, I added hot glue onto the metals to secure them in place. And then on all the corners where there are staples, I added more hot glue in order to protect the tabletop to prevent scratching. I am turning upside down the 4 frames that I have connected previously, just removing the glue that I had used from before, and then I am connecting or attaching this new bottom with either E6000 or a combination of E6000 and hot glue. For the purpose of this DIY, I'm just using hot glue. So here I am, I just attached with hot glue. Actually, hot glue will hold up well. It took me a while to remove the old connection. And there, here it is. I'm just showing you the part where I already connected the bottom. And voila, that's how it looks like. Now on to make the top. Just like with the bottom part, I am going to be removing all of the backings from the frame that I will be using to make the top. And this time I'm not going to be using the glass, so I am going to be removing that, and hopefully I can use that for a future project. I will not be removing the metals. I am going to keep them so that I can also secure my top in place. Just like with the bottom part, I am going to be removing this stand here and also the other metals that are hanging there. I'm saving the hinges for the top. So I'm going to be using all the backings, like I said earlier, in order for me to make this top. At the very bottom part, I'm using the one where there's an image. And in order for me to have a better finish at the bottom part of the topper, I am covering it with a piece of contact paper cut to size. Next, I'm going to be using my Glam ribbons or my bling wraps. You can buy the thin ones, you know, the ones where there are 3 rows of rhinestones from the Dollar Tree. However, my Dollar Tree ran out of the silver, so I'm using this one here. I'm also going to be using the clear glue that I got at the Dollar Tree. This comes in 3 sets, and one of them is clear because I don't want anything showing, because I really want a good finish. I'm going to be covering or embellishing it with diamond wrap. And I'm just going to cover this to give it a good finish. So this is where I made the mistake when I was layering them. I am gluing them all together as well, because when I cut the slit, I don't want anything to slide out and I want them to be secured. My problem was when I applied the glue, I didn't spread them thin. And when I attached all the layers together, including the cardstock that I wanted to use, the silver cardstock, it showed some bumps and bubbling, and it was very evident, especially on the cardstock, because it was shiny. Now on this part, I am just putting a slit with my X-Acto knife or a utility knife that you can get at the Dollar Tree as well. And this is the part where I noticed the bumps from the glue. I didn't notice it earlier, and as you can see, I am trying to flatten it or see if I could spread it, but it's already dry. It's too late. So anyway, as you can see there, there it is. There's the slit, but also there are the bumps, so it would really look ugly. So now I had to improvise and flip them. Oh well, shows you I'm not perfect, so probably if I go back to Michael's, then I could probably switch them again and get me a better cover. But for now, for this tutorial, I'm going to finish this off with the contact paper as the top, and the bottom part is the one that I messed up. Oops. So I just added some rhinestones or the bling wrap or the diamond wrap to surround the slit so that it is a better finish, so it doesn't show any of the rough edges. And as you can see, I'm still so bummed out about that portion where it has a lot of imperfection. So I am going to be making the hinge, or attaching the hinges that I removed from the backing. So my apologies here, I didn't really get to film this portion where I attached the two hinges onto the bottom of the top part or the frame. So here it is. I had applied E6000 and hot glue combination, and the back will have a little bit of a gap because of the hinges. It's not flushed, you know, because I am just trying to improvise here using Dollar Tree materials as opposed to purchasing something. So it's going to be a little slanted, but at least the front would be flushed, and once you try to open it up, it will open and close. So here's the finished project, and I have connected or attached some rhinestones to the gaps there. Also the bling wraps, if you could see, there are some rhinestones in the front as well. And then here it is. I'm trying it with an envelope or the regular size card for greeting cards, where they can put some greetings or well wishes, and you know, probably put some cash in there. And it functions as a lantern if you are not using it for any occasion that requires card boxes. You can use this for your home. You know, you can make this as a gift for someone who's getting married or celebrating their anniversaries, and then just have them use this for the cards, and also use this afterwards. They can use this for their home, to decorate their home with anything they want to display inside. And this time I just used the Dollar Tree LED flameless candle. And that's it, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I know there were a lot of challenges along the way, especially with the top, but I think it all worked out because the color, it emanates also, and it kind of mimics the color of the frames. And I'm just focusing here where I added the rhinestones or the bling wraps or diamond wrap. I cut them into thinner strands so that I can cover the seams. I put those 2 rows in the front and at the back. So I hope you enjoy this, everyone. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe, and please also click that notification bell so that you will be notified by YouTube whenever I upload new videos. And also you can click like and share if you like, and leave some comments down below. I hope everyone is having a great day. Talk to you again on my next video. Have a great day, everyone. God bless. Bye-bye.